Hi, and welcome to another edition of Lee's Thoughts. And today, a vendor has sent me a free product, and this is a paid review. But let's open it up, check it out, and see what we got here. It is a metal detector. One of those things that every kid always wants, a metal detector. And then, you know, us guys, we like it when we're grown-ups too, go along and find things, find treasures. Treasures! So let's look it up, let's see what happens. So, first thing I see here is a pair of gloves, probably for digging and finding the treasures. Instructions, which we're going to check out. I have not even pre-looked at these instructions yet, so don't know if they're good or bad yet. I'm going to simply pull all these parts out so that we can put it all together. I have put a couple of these together, and one thing I can see here is a kind of cool deal. It's a shovel. It's a little foldable shovel. So it's got like a little pickaxe end and a little shovel end on that side. And you can just fold it down like this. So for digging, and it goes right on your belt when you're digging. Pretty cool, pretty nice to have. That would just go right on your belt, like that. Very nice. The control head. And we have the actual magnetic thing that actually detects the metal. It does come with batteries, so that's very nice. Okay, so we're putting it together. I found it very easy to put together with the instructions. The instructions were very clear and concise. I had no issues at all putting this together. I mean, I got a couple of the pieces backwards, but it was no problem to fix it. If I would have read the instructions right the first time, I wouldn't have got them backwards. Very easy to put together, very easy to calibrate it once I got it put together, and very easy to just get to work. So now we're going to turn it on. And this does a lot of different things. It really, really does a lot of very cool things. So, but right off the bat, I'm going to show you just a couple of the things. But there's a depth indicator, and that tells you how many inches down. It's calibrated to a 25-cent piece, a quarter. That tells you how many inches down it is. Here, it has different tones for different types of metal, and you can actually tell it to not look for like pull tabs. You know, things that you don't really want to look at for, or you can tell it to just look for jewelry only, things of that nature. So I've got a nickel. I'm going to run that past here and see what it does. And so that was a nickel. Let's see what it does with a penny. So that you can tell that was a different kind of quarter. And now I have a new penny. That was an old penny. Here's a new penny. And here's a dime. And here's a spoon. Let's see what happens with a spoon. And then I'm going to put its shovel down. So you can see that it has different tones for different types of metal. Very cool. A very cool little toy, and it has so many features that I could get into, but that would make this video terribly long. But it has a lot of features. It tells the different types of metal, tells you how deep that metal is. You can have it discriminate between what types of metal you want it to look for. It'll tell you how deep that metal is, and it will actually look underwater. So go out and get your metal detector today.